home is hard work, and establishing a system or a routine for how to get it all done is the most effective way to keep on top of things and get it all done, in my opinion. Hi, I'm Robin, and I want to welcome you to my channel, Faith and Flower, where I share content to encourage you as a homemaker. We all have different family dynamics with different schedules. We have different jobs. We are in different seasons of life. Our homes are all different, and we all prioritize different things. There probably isn't a one-size-fits-all approach to keeping your home clean, but I have found something that is helping me, and I think it could work for you because it's simple and customizable so that it works for your unique situation. My cleaning routines have always been loosely based on the FlyLady method. I recently discovered her app, and I've been using it in our new home to set up routines that work here. This video is not sponsored in any way, and the FlyLady app is completely free. When you open the app, it will take you to the home page, and you'll get a daily message from the FlyLady herself, along with some other homemaking encouragement. When you click on the Routines tab at the bottom, it will take you to the page where you can find the daily and weekly cleaning routines. There are separate sections with checklist for your morning routine, afternoon, and evening routine, and these are completely customizable. So if you don't like what's on her list, you can edit them, you can remove them, and add in your own. And if you're curious about what I do as a part of my daily cleaning routine, I will have my video linked down in the description box and also in the cards above. This is a great way to remind you of the tasks that you need to complete during the day, and if you're the kind of person that likes to check things off a list, you will find this so satisfying. On the routine page beneath the daily routines, you'll find the weekly home blessing, and this is just a weekly cleaning routine. I am able to customize this according to the tasks that I want to complete during the week. So I don't generally need to purge magazines, but I do like to have laundry as part of my weekly cleaning routine, so I can add that in. I like to organize my tasks for the week into days of the week, and I will have a video where I go into more detail down in the description box and also in the cards above, but I will take you through that briefly here today as well. I like to start our week with laundry to get that out of the way at the beginning of the week. And so on Mondays, I wash our clothes. I usually have 4 full loads. I do a wash in hot water, 1 in warm, and 1 in cold, and then a separate wash of delicates, which is mostly my clothes. Handling our laundry this way has worked for me ever since my kids were little, but I think that's a personal preference. A lot of people prefer to do a little bit of laundry every day, and that's something that the FlyLady suggests that I don't do. So I add this into my weekly cleaning routine, and it's on my checklist in the weekly home blessings. I find it more economical to wash 4 full loads once a week, and I wash all of our family's laundry together, and I get some help from them too. Many of you have asked if I'm still using my homemade laundry soap, and the answer is no. And the reason why is because I just was too busy to make more with everything that was going on with our move and home renovations. So in the meantime, I did a little bit of research, and I came across something that really intrigued me. So I reached out to the company, and I have been using their products for about a month now and really love them. So I was just going to tell you very briefly about them here today and have a link for you down in the description box in case you want to check them out. Truly Free Home makes an entire line of laundry products that are refillable, plant-based, and non-toxic. I want products that are safe for my family, economical, and reduce single-use plastics, which is better for the environment. And these are all things that led me to make my own laundry soap in the first place. I made my own laundry soap and used it for years. I thought it worked great, and I had 2 boys. When I first started using it, I had a top-loading Maytag machine with an agitator that was a real workhorse. The combination of the soap and the agitation that I got from that machine really got our laundry clean. More people have opted for the front-loading HE washing machines, which don't give you the same agitation, so I'm not sure that that recipe was quite as effective in that machine. I did discover discovered that adding vinegar as a rinse in place of a fabric softener really helped to wash out any residue buildup in our clothes. So if you are still making that recipe and you find that it works well with your machine and you're happy with your clothes, then by all means stick with that. But if you're curious about what I'm doing, I just wanted to let you know that I am trying something else, and so far I really like it. Back to my weekly cleaning routine. On Tuesdays, I generally wash all of the towels and the sheets. So I just strip our beds, wash the sheets, and put them right back on clean. So by the end of the day on Tuesday, the laundry is done for the week and we have clean sheets on our bed. Of course, things do happen, and sometimes I have to run another load or two during the week depending on what happens, and that's okay. If there is ironing to be done, I will try to finish that on Tuesday as well, but sometimes I just fit that in where I can during the week, and I don't really have it scheduled as part of my weekly cleaning routine. On Wednesdays, I do the bathrooms, and this has become a lot easier in our new home where we only have 2 bathrooms as opposed to the 4 we had in our previous home. Our son Peyton helps me out with the bathroom that he uses, but I still like to go in there and give it what I call mom clean, because this bathroom is also now our guest bathroom, so when we have people over, this is the bathroom they will use, and I want to make sure that it's presentable. On a weekly basis, I will clean the toilet both inside and out, the tub and shower area, and the vanity. I also generally will go ahead and vacuum and mop the floor in this room, even though you'll see I take care of vacuuming and mopping at the end of the week for the rest of the house. Zone cleaning is what the FlyLady is known for, and that's when you cover all of the more detailed aspects of cleaning. So I'm going to talk with you a little bit about how I do that later in the video. On Thursdays, I like to go through and dust all of the horizontal surfaces in our home. That's where most of the dust accumulates the fastest, and so if I can do that once a week, I can really stay on top of things. Friday is the day that I vacuum and mop, and it is so much easier now that we live in a smaller home to manage getting the entire house done, and that is pretty much what I do in a week as part of my weekly cleaning routine. Of course, there is more detailed cleaning that needs to be addressed in the home, and the way I like to do that is implementing my version of the FlyLady's zone cleaning. On the app, you will see a tab at the bottom for zones, and you can follow along and do the 5 zones with everyone else, and this week that's coming up is the living room, so I'm going to show you what I do in the living room. I like the app because you can use some of her suggested checklist items, or you can modify them or put in your own. I've always liked this system of breaking down the home into different zones and working on that detailed cleaning throughout the week. And that way I stay on top of the cleaning in my home and I'm not forced to do a big, massive clean a couple times a year. It's important to start in the room at the top and work your way down. And I like to sort of work in a clockwise motion around the room as well. I just find that it keeps the movement going and I don't have to think too much about it. Starting at the top of the room is very important because any dust that you knock down will hit the next level down. And so as you work towards the floor, you can end by vacuuming it all up. Our previous home was so large that I felt I had to have 8 different zones in order to work through everything in a manageable way. So that meant that I was getting through each zone in about 2 months' time, and that worked really well in that situation. But in this smaller home, I feel like I can take advantage of her original 5 zones and get through this home in about 1 month's time. Right now it's even easier because we have very limited decor since we just moved in. We don't have all of the furniture that's going to go in this room. You may have noticed the new sofa, and so our furniture that we ordered won't be in until October. So that's about 5 to 6 months from when we ordered it. And we just felt like we couldn't wait that long. So we found a couch that is on sale and in stock, which is not that easy to do, and that we think will work really well in Patrick's office later on. So we went ahead and bought that so that we'd have a comfortable place to sit in the living room. All that to say, our walls will remain bare until we get the permanent furniture into the room and arranged, because I don't want to go ahead and put something up on the wall that I might want to change later. So if those things were here, they would need to be dusted as part of my zone cleaning as well. To clean our wood furniture, I like to use the Method Wood for Good furniture cleaner, and if I feel like it needs it, I will also use their wood polish, especially when I'm zone cleaning. I use a little bit of glass cleaner to clean the glass on this piece of furniture and also the glass on the fireplace. Window cleaning would be on this list as well, and I'm not doing it this time because Patrick and I recently cleaned all of the windows, and we like to do that every spring and every fall. He does the outside while I work on the inside, and that is much easier in this home. In fact, I don't need a ladder for any of the interior windows, and we only need it for a couple on the outside, so that is done very quickly on a Saturday morning. I will touch up the windows whenever it needs it, and usually that's more than every time I zone clean because we have a dog. His name is Austin, and he likes to leave his little nose prints right at his level on every window that he can reach in our home. So that I will just quickly do with a damp microfiber cloth and take care of that when I see that it's getting bad. I vacuum all of our upholstered furniture. We have a dog, as I said, and even though he does not get on our furniture, his hair gets everywhere. So I like to take the time when I'm zone cleaning to thoroughly clean those. Even if we didn't have a pet, the couch cushions need to be cleaned at least once a month because we eat on the couch. We have snacks and things like that, and so crumbs and of course dog hair, since we do have a dog, get down in between the cushions. And I also like to take the opportunity when I'm cleaning the couch to rearrange the cushions so that it doesn't get worn out in one place. This bench usually sits at the foot of our bed, but if you remember, we had an ottoman that had that bonded leather that was flaking off. So we took that out and I brought this in so that we have a place to set our drinks. And so I have a tray here for that, and also a place for us to prop up our feet when we are watching something together on TV. My favorite way to take care of the baseboards is just with this attachment on my vacuum. I also grab the windowsills when I'm over there, and I find that if I do this when I'm zone cleaning, the baseboards are much easier to maintain. They don't get sort of a buildup on there, so I don't usually ever have to use a damp cloth, just vacuum. The last thing to do is vacuum. Sometimes I also will mop when I'm zone cleaning, but this week I just decided to save that until Friday when I do the rest of the house. I did our living room all in one day and it took under an hour. So you can break that up however you like. The FlyLady suggests doing about 15 minutes a day, which for this room would be perfect. And as far as zone cleaning goes, what I love about it too is that if you must skip a week, there's no problem with that. You just come back and pick up where you left off and you're still, kept on that rolling schedule where things are being maintained. If you can't complete all of the tasks on your list for that week, that's not a problem either. You just start with the ones that you missed the next time you're zone cleaning. All of that applies to my weekly cleaning routine as well. There definitely are some weeks when it's too busy, I don't quite get everything done, and that's okay. I just pick up with those things the following week and it all works. The important thing is that I do have a routine, and so if I drop the ball sometimes I can just pick it up and keep going when life slows down a little bit. But if I were just waiting until things were overwhelming, it would be a lot more stressful. A lot of you have let me know that you either grew up in a home or you maintained your home in a way that made cleaning very stressful. It was always rushed and done sort of in an angry way. And I can understand that because when it gets to that overwhelming tipping point, that's generally what happens. And so this is a system that is put in place to prevent that. Now that I have these systems in place, I find cleaning can even be relaxing and enjoyable. I have a system so that I don't have to think about what I'm doing, and my mind is therefore free to daydream, to make plans, or listen to an audiobook or music, whatever I find enjoyable, and very satisfying when I can go through and check off each task, and the app makes it so much easier to do that. Let me know down in the comments if you use the FlyLady system, if you zone clean your home, or if you don't, what do you do? How do you keep on top of cleaning your home? I hope that if you are looking for a better way to manage your home, that this video was helpful to you. I hope that it gave you some motivation and inspiration to jump in and try the FlyLady system. The week this video goes up, the zone is living room, so come along and clean with me or jump in wherever you like in zone cleaning. You'll get to living rooms eventually. Thank you for watching today all the way till the end of the video. I really appreciate that you would take time out of your day to spend with me. Don't leave without giving me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe. We'd love to have you join us here at Faith and Flower. Make sure to leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful week.